Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday to you. Popping in this morning just to share a quick masculine card with you that we made last night at Tall Oak Stamp Camp. This was one that I was explaining to them last night. It was kind of a technique that I haven't used in a very long time, and I can't figure out why because it's so awesome. So it's going to be a quick little video for you, but I hope you like it on this rainy Virginia day. So I started with a piece of gray granite cardstock, and it measures 8.5 by 5.5 and scored a 4 1/4 down the middle. And then I have a couple of pieces of the Country Club Designer Series paper, and this one measures 5.5 by 2, and this one measures 5.5 by 1/2. So we're going to use these, and then a piece of Night of Navy cardstock that's 5.5 by 2 1/4. Okay, so like I said, this is a technique I haven't used in a while. Very simple, very quick, but really nice looking. So here's the card. This uses one of the new sets. I laid it out here. Here we go. It's a Sale-a-bration set, so you can get this set for free. It's called Well Dressed. Love, love, love this set. It just screams dapper to me. I just love it. So really pretty images that are great for all sorts of things. These are actually, they could be all sorts of things just as embellishment, decoration around the edge of your card, or, I mean, it looks like tire tracks. It could be just about anything. But really cool set, and you can get this one for free with a $50 order. So here is my card again, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So one of the things that used on here is this navy baker's twine that's on here. In the Country Club suite, in the mini catalog, you get 4 rolls of this baker's twine, and I've used most of the blue that I had, but it comes with 4 in black, green, red, and blue. Really, really pretty. And we're going to use a piece of the blue today. So let me show you how quick this is. Now, the technique I was talking about is one, I have my bone folder right here, is one that just uses Versamark ink. Now Versamark, I think, gets lost a lot of times unless you're using it for embossing, but it is a watermark stamp pad, so really, really cool to use just for watermarks. Look how clean that is. Oh, it's a new one. Love it. All right, now Versamark leaves that watermark look on your card, but it looks like I stamped it in gray, doesn't it? So it's really, really cool. So I'm just going to bring in a few of the images. I have the hat and the shoe, the watch for the front. So I'm just going to start kind of collage stamping around on my card. Doesn't matter where you stamp. Figured I'd do this before we get our day started because I have Mimi duty today, so I'll be with my grandbabies. So I thought, why not share a fun card this morning? So like I said, you can just stamp on there, and it's just going to leave that watermark on there of whatever you're stamping. So here's our fedora. Love it. I think I've told you guys before that my daughter and son-in-law met in a swing dance club at James Madison University, and I remember lots of fedoras at their dances. So cool to watch them dance. Here we go. Just a few more. You don't have to really do that center section because we're going to cover it right up. So we'll put another wingtip shoe over here, like so. All right, just that easy, but a quick and easy background using the Versamark watermark stamp pad. And that is in the catalog, not with the regular inks, a little further back. So we're just going to take our piece of Night of Navy. Again, this is 2 1/4 by 5.5, and that piece of the Country Club Designer Series paper. This one's 2 by 5.5, and we'll put some adhesive here on the back. And you can tell with this Country Club paper, there's a lot of argyles, but there's also it's predominantly a golf theme, but there's a lot of argyles and other patterns you can use too. So I love it. All right, so there's that. Now I'm going to bring in some of that baker's twine I was telling you about. Let's see, I have to use the other roll because I used a ton. And again, this comes in a 4-pack. from the mini catalog. It's with the Country Club suite in there. So, all right, so I'm just going to take a piece of the baker's twine and wrap it around twice, like that. And I'll tell you, one of the things I do with my leftover washi tape is use them when I am trying to hold down just some things on my card that's going to be hidden. So this is just some old washi tape I had, mostly because it's easy to use and quick. You guys know how I like quick and easy solutions for my cards. I'm just going to stick that on there, give it a little trim. Like so. All right, looks good. All right, now I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. I'm going to use some of these edge pieces. I just thought it was a fun technique. I mean, when I remember things that I used to use supplies for, it's like an aha moment. I figure, hey, I should share that because maybe somebody else has not used it in a while. But I really think it gives it a great wow factor. So, you should get yours out or buy some if you don't have it, because Versamark is awesome. You can do so much with it. All right, so now let's put this on the front of our card, right here in the center. See, it's looking dapper already. There we go. All right, now before I do the front, I'm going to go ahead and do the inside of my card. Oh, hi, Michael. And Nancy and Sheila. I can see you guys. Good to see you. I'm going to go ahead and add my little strip of 1/2 inch by 5.5 inch across here to give it a little interest on the inside. I really like using my designer paper scraps to decorate the inside because I think it's just a fun little surprise when they open the card. So I'm just going to put a little strip down here. And then I'm going to use, this is the It's Your Day stamp, and this one is from the Best Catch stamp set. I love these sayings. So the It's Your Day is one I kind of pull out a lot, just because the Best Dress doesn't have any sentiments in it, so you can kind of make it for whatever you'd like. So a little bit of Night and Navy ink up my stamp. I think the ladies really liked this one last night. At least they said they did. A little crooked, but that's okay. So then I'm going to get my little wingtip shoe, and I need to clean that off. There we go. You can tell when I haven't unpacked from class yet because I'm scrambling to get all my things back in here. So I'm just going to ink that wingtip shoe up with some Night of Navy. Like that. Now, one thing about using this cardstock, when you stamp on Whisper White cardstock, you know, it has that little, it's a little slick, so that it's got a really fine finish to it. So when you stamp on it, you're going to get a pretty solid image. Some of the cardstock, depending on the color, has a little bit of a tooth to it. So when you go to stamp on it, unless it's really, really inky on your stamp, you're going to get a little bit of a muted look to it. And that's okay. But this one just has a little more, like I said, a little more tooth to it. So that's something to take into consideration. Now, to do our focal point, this sentiment here, this happy birthday sentiment, is from one of the stamp sets in the mini catalog, and it's called Layered with Kindness, and it's down here. And the cool part about that is, and you know what I love about it, it has a matching punch. The Label Me Lovely punch works perfectly, so we're going to go ahead and stamp that on a piece of Whisper White. Right here. Sorry, I'm shaking you. My stamp pad's getting a little dry, I think. We used it a lot last night at stamp camp. So give that a little stamp. Oh, perfect. Set that aside. Hi, Lori. Good morning. Now, the, oh, you know what I should do while I'm sitting here? I was just going to tell you one thing about this Night of Navy ink on the Whisper White cardstock is it's going to stay wet just a tad longer than normal. So you want to make sure you give it a little extra time to to dry so you don't smudge it. There's our little fedora. All right, so let's punch this guy out with Label Me Lovely. I always have to look. Good morning, my friend. So good to see you. So good. It's going to be a rainy day here, I think, but it's going to be warm. Ugh, how cool is that? All right, so let's pop this up here in the center. Right here. Whoop. Come here. You can tell it's damp outside. Why everything's sticky in here. There we go. All right, so again, this one is from Layered with Kindness, which is a really great set to have in your arsenal of stamps. So we're just going to put that there in the center. Leave those there. All right, so now I'm just going to bring in my snips. I'm just going to quickly fussy cut these out. Just remember just to move your paper. Doesn't have to be right on the lines or anything. We're just going to leave, like my friend Erica calls it, a little cloud around our image, like that. Like that. Oh, I hear the phone. That's okay. Secretary Lindsay is on the case. She's in there getting ready to go to work at the library, so. There we go. There's that one, and then the little fedora. Cutie patootie. It always makes me think of Carmen Sandiego. Remember that? I used to hear it a lot. Good morning. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Susan. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in with me. I just wanted to share this quick little masculine card this morning with the free set from Sale-a-bration that's called Well Dressed. Really fun set. I love the umbrella in this set too. It's really cute. There we go. Ta-da! All right, I gotta cut this out or it's gonna bug me. Just cause. There we go. All right, so then you're just gonna bring in a couple dimensionals. Pop these little guys up. Now, on this one, because I already popped this up, I just did a double dimensional down here in the corner. So I put one down and then put one on top of it. And that's just going to layer it on top of this one so it's a little bit higher. Just a little sneaky right there. Like that. And then we'll do the same thing up here for our little fedora. Come on. Come on. There we go. One more. And I'm telling you, using this Versamark ink, it really will open up a lot of possibilities for you because there's so many things that we have that you can use as background stamps. And they are really pretty when they're done in watermark. All right, so there it is. There you have it. A real quick and easy masculine card. And again, it was made with the free set from Sale-a-bration, Well Dressed. And the other two that I used the Happy Birthday from Layered with Kindness. I kind of brought in a couple different ones today. I usually try to keep it to one set, but I couldn't help myself. And then the It's Your Day from the Best Catch stamp set. All right, so remember Sale-a-bration's going to end at the end of March. Make sure you and get yours while the supplies last, because there are some things that are still starting to sell out. And if you would like to shop at my online store, you can go to suitablystamp.stampinup.net, and the host code is right here. And when you order this month, remember you're going to get the free Stampin' Anonymous tutorial bundle. That's 6 different projects for free. Tutorials, color tutorials when you order this month. If you would like to buy it outright, you can also buy it for $9.95. So just let me know. If you're an Inkerbell on my team, you always get them for free. All right, that was quick and easy, and I'm going to head out on Mom Uber duty. I hope you guys have a magical day, and I will catch you again later. Bye-bye.